Hey up, welcome to this week's video. I'm back in North Wales. Now a while ago, I think it was autumn, I went to an absolutely stunning waterfall, but there was a little bit too much water flow. So what I've done is I've made a return visit. Absolutely stunning, really love that place. And what I'll do is I'll put a few of those images on the screen now. But what I've done since then is I've just headed further downstream. I've been tipped off about this lovely old rickety wooden footbridge. A little river flowing underneath it and a short, little small, I don't know, just a few feet, cascade, a little waterfall. In front of that, you've got these lovely mossy boulders, really green and vibrant. There's that little bit of spring in the air, the colours are just starting to lift and brighten up. And these lovely rapids as they cascade and babble between the rocks. Really beautiful place to be. So I'm definitely going to get this shot. I'm all set up here, I've got my tripod. Usual suspects are in place. ND filters are all there ready to go. Circular polarizer turned to maximise any reflections and cut down on any glare. But as I'm stood here, I'm spotting all these little plateaus, all these little flat edges on these rocks. Every one of them's a potential composition, so I'm going to check those out as I go. And I've actually just spotted something that I think might make a really nice natural frame to the scene. So we'll get this shot and then we'll head up, further upstream and see what we can get. Right, so what I've done now is I've just moved down to these smaller rocks, these wet, moss-covered, slippy, disaster waiting to happen rocks. This yet again could end in disaster. I could definitely have some, at the very least, wet feet or maybe even a wet backside. But the reason I've done it is because I've spotted this fallen tree and that's covered in moss too. And underneath it, there's some rapids and it just creates a nice little frame. In the background, you've got that main cascade and that lovely rickety old bridge, that old wooden bridge. Beautiful, and the light is spilling into that gorge, into that valley in the background. Yeah, it's lovely. I'm really enjoying this place as always. I always like to be outside. Love being in North Wales. I think we better get this image captured, and here it comes on the screen now. Well, I couldn't resist just getting that little bit closer. You've got this lovely bit of slack water here, and there's just got that hint of some reflections. It's beautiful. And yeah, you've got that cascade and those mossy rocks underneath the wooden bridge. Yeah, I really like this scene, really nice. Definitely worth clambering out just this little bit further. So you don't really know if a composition is going to work until you put it into practice. And sure enough, when I've actually got here and I'm really looking at the way it looks on the back of the camera, that wooden bridge, I think I'm going to exclude it. I love how dilapidated it is. I love how it just spans the gorge. Beautiful, it's fantastic. But I'm really loving these reflections. I'm loving these rich green mossy rocks and how it's reflected in the water. I think that's the scene I prefer. So I've quickly got my camera over into vertical orientation. I've zoomed right in, bridge excluded, in on those falls, in on those big mossy boulders. Yeah, I absolutely love it. The light's pretty good. We've got this sort of early spring, late winter, soft glow now. It's late afternoon. Nice light, but given the right conditions, maybe a little bit of mist, just that, maybe a few light rays shining into that gorge further up there behind the waterfalls. This could look absolutely otherworldly, proper Lord of the Rings stuff. It's still stunning, and I'm still going to get this shot. Go on then, seeing as though you asked so nicely. One more photo stop at this location. Come up onto the bridge. We were just down there a moment ago, getting a shot of the cascade. Well, the cascade now is right in front of me, looking up that green mossy valley. It's absolutely stunning again. We're going to get a shot, vertical orientation, circular polarizer on, just to cope with that glare. I think this one's going to be a right Bobby Dazzler. Here it comes now. Right then, I think it's time to wrap up and head back to the car. I keep looking left and right down this gorge because it's absolutely stunning in both directions, and I hope you've enjoyed coming along to this location with me. If you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and I really appreciate it. But until next time, and who knows where I'll be seeing you.